All right, what's going on, y'all? This is Adrian, the Expat, and I'm coming to you today to discuss whether or not you should get a job or look for a job here in Tanzania or anywhere else in Africa. Everybody, this is Adrian, the Expat, and I'm getting the question, all right, so I do this, I do that, should I get a job, can I get a job, what should I do, how can I make money when I get over there? But it's centered around getting a job. The quick off the bat answer to this is no, do not count on even finding a job. It just won't happen. Now, in rare cases, with very specific in-demand, high professional skill sets, you might be able to find a job. But even if you did, you would get paid maybe a tenth to a quarter of what you think you should be getting paid. And that's just because of how the economy is set up. Now, let me explain to you what I mean. First off, I'm noticing that within my people who watch me, there's a lot of people who work in healthcare. Healthcare is very affordable outside of the United States. Therefore, healthcare professionals are not paid very well unless it's in cosmetic healthcare or like dental, reconstructive surgery, anything that's really cosmetic, that's a want and not a need. But anything that people need when it comes to healthcare is very affordable. It's designed that way because they don't have these insurance systems set up in these countries like they do in the United States. Not saying that they don't have insurance, but in the United States, it's the default. You can't get healthcare pretty much if you don't have insurance. Everything here is based in cash. And over there in the United States, that insurance allows these doctors and hospitals and healthcare workers to just basically open up a tab on your insurance and charge for any and everything, and they recommend any and every treatment possible, even if you don't really need it, even if it's at your harm, so that they can run up the tab on your insurance. But here, if you can't afford it, you can't get it. So you're going to get specifically what you need for your healthcare and nothing more, nothing less. And it's up to you to pay for it in cash, unless you have a private insurance that that already determined what they cover and don't cover. But the standard is cash, and then you'll have to deal with your insurance afterwards, depending. So what does that mean for healthcare workers? Well, don't look for a job. If you really want to do what you do, you need to set up your own practice. So if you're a nurse, I don't know what type of nurse you are, and I don't really have too many details on this, so maybe I'll go get some solid information on this. But in general, I would be looking for another way to make some money, to be honest with you. You can go see what it's like, but to be honest, there's not enough large hospitals, one, and two, unless you're the doctor, unless you're the MD, the one with the high specialized skill set, the professional at the highest level, the country is not going to allow you or facilitate you to come take jobs from their own people. The only job that you can get is one that they don't have the local talent to fill, like the doctors, like the engineers, right? So these are the jobs that are available. If you are a medical doctor, or if you're a radiologist, or if you're somebody with the skill connected to a machine, like I was saying, mechanization. If you're a radiologist, I wouldn't come out here looking for a job in a hospital to do radiology. You should come out here looking to set up your own business-to-business radiology practice, maybe in a medical center. And then you want to hire a couple locals to work as staff, and while you build relationships with the other hotels and practicing physicians who need radiology services. That's the best way to do that. But if you're a doctor, like an MD, and you specialize in whether you're a neuro, surgeon, or whether you're a kidney specialist or whatever it is, somebody like you, again, might be able to find a job if it's the perfect timing at the right location. And that just depends on a number of things, because at the same time, now you're not just competing with other Americans. You think just because you black that they're gonna hire you. Nope. You're competing with Germans, you're competing with people from Switzerland, you're competing with Japanese and Chinese. So you're competing on an international level at this point. So again, it really would be better for you, especially if you're a specialist, to set up your own private practice. If you do ultrasounds and you're OBGYN, it would just be better if you started your own private practice, hire 1 or 2 locals to work in your facility, and let that be that. And you, as the entrepreneur, as the capitalist, you focused on building relationships with people who need your service. That's really how it should go. So I think that's enough. Should you look for a job? So another in-demand job here that you will find, like people here who actually have jobs, when you go downtown where they're doing a lot of the construction, like in town in the more urban areas where they're doing the construction at, what you notice is you'll have all Tanzanians or like black people doing the construction, but then you'll have one Chinese man as the engineer, right? So if you are an engineer, yeah, there's a job for you probably, if somehow you can get on these contracts. So again, you're not going to get in as the laborer. You're not going to get in as the heavy machinery driver. You're not going to get in as the lower level employee. But if you have that specialized skill and you that high level professional, like the doctors, like the engineers, you are the only people who have the potential of getting a job. But then even if you do, you won't be satisfied with the pay, because it won't be comparable to where you're from. I hope that makes sense. If you just keep watching the videos that's coming out in this series about economics, you'll understand why it's that way. And basically this place needs to industrialize, and you need to become the capitalist or the entrepreneur. The words are synonymous, and that way the jobs that you're looking for, you can actually create for other people that actually live here. This is Adrian the Expat. I hope this was helpful. Subscribe to the channel, because apparently half of you guys that watch my videos aren't even subscribed. So just click the button. It doesn't do anything, but allow you to get more of the information on time, so that when, for whatever reason, you call me or you book a strategy session, or we end up trying to work together somehow, you actually have more information. That's why I want you to subscribe, because I have conversation with you guys, and it seems like, did you even watch my videos? Because I'm answering the same questions over and over that I already talked about somewhere. So subscribe to the channel so you can get all the information. So if somehow in the future we link up about something or try to work together, you have more of the information. Really, the best thing you could do would be to get the course, 16 hours of content, everything I know about business. But if not, just stay tuned, and over the next, I don't know, a few dozens of videos, you'll eventually, I'll get to the point to where everything I know is on this YouTube channel. So stay tuned. Adrian the Expat, thanks for watching, signing off.